Hey, welcome back to Bear's Weird. In this video, I'm going to show you how I make my math tutorials and upload them to YouTube. Coming up. All the products showcased in this video are my own purchases and I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. So I create, record, edit, upload everything from a 2017 iPad Pro 10.5 256 gig edition. This is my main workhorse. I'm going to show you which apps I use in order to create, edit and upload my videos. So first thing first, I use a UAG for my choice of protection. This is a fabulous case. I mean, and you can't go wrong picking one of these up. And it holds my Apple Pencil, which is a must. I mean, I have to have this. In order to create the documents, the videos that I use an app called Doceri. So I'm just going to run through a video that I've created here. So I've created a whole bunch of videos here. So I was working on one, long division. I would do all the editing here on the app. For example, if I wanted to do 840 divided by 4, and so I would go ahead and just do everything here. Once I've done this, once I'm happy with the setup on how I've created my active sheet, then what I do is I'll go ahead and record. I use a Zoom H1 handy recorder with a SmartLav, a Rode SmartLav, and this works really good. The thing is though, I don't know if you're going to pick it up, my voice is quite punchy, and so I will use my Blue Yeti. Now the Blue Yeti allows me to get better audio. It's a far stronger mic. You know, the cardioid mic in here is far stronger than this little lavalier SmartLav that I'm using. When I do use the Blue Yeti, I have to use the USB 3 camera adapter for the iPad. Because this is a USB powered mic and it needs phantom power, I just use a power brick. And I like this power brick. It's a 10,000 milliamp power brick, and it has, you know, two inputs, and it's also smart. It picks up how much ampere you need and it charges for that amount. So I connect this then before I start my recording, and you'll see that the light will start flashing. The great thing about the Blue Yeti is it has audio monitoring. So I picked up a cheap set of cable headphones. I don't like to use over-ear headphones because they just they don't suit me. You know, they heat me up, but they get the job done. But because my voice is quite bassy, these produce a good level of bass feedback, so I can tone it down. So I would use these then, and what I would do is I would start recording. Yeah, so you can like carry this on, and so when you record, the audio is going to be picked up from the Blue Yeti, and I'm going to be monitoring the audio using my headphones, and so, you know, that's a great setup. However, like I said, I'll use my lavalier with my Zoom H1, and so that's a good setup as well because that's really quite portable. If I'm using the H1 recorder, then this has a micro SD card in it, and what I'll have to do is I'll have to transfer this file using this. This is fantastic. This is a RavPower USB flash drive for an iPad or any iOS device, you know, because it's got a lightning adapter. I'll take out the micro SD card from here, put it into the adapter, and then plug this straight in. So now that I'm done with the mic, I can plug this out, and thank God I can take my headphones off. And so I can plug this straight in. That will then bring me to this screen where I can transfer my file onto my iPad. So I can go to external storage, find out where it is, and then transfer that onto my iPad. And once I've done that, I can go ahead and open up Hokusai. Hokusai 2 is my chosen audio editor. So I can come in then and I can start editing my audio using Hokusai. You know, I could come in here and I can do some noise cancelling. I can do the standard gain controls. What I can do is I can share the audio straight to LumaFusion. And then if I open up LumaFusion, I can show you that I was editing my video for a long division. And then once I'm happy with the edit, you know, my intro, my outro, I'm happy with this. What I can do then is I can just go ahead and export the file, choose my settings, whatever settings I want, and then that would save in my photos. And so that's it, that's the setup. It's fantastic. I can literally throw this in my backpack and I'm good to go. I hope I've inspired you to start. I mean, you don't need a lot to start creating content on YouTube, especially helping the community, helping educate people. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I encourage you to be part of the online creative community of educators. I've listed the items that I personally use in the video description below, so go check those out. And if you found this video helpful, then drop me a like and share. And remember, at Beard Squared, we do math tips, tricks and tutorials, so maybe you want to check out some of our videos and consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.